Velocity TV begins now.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in for the wildest thrill ride of your life. So grab a snack and sit back because we're about to throw it down.
We've got the best three-wide action door-to-door racing on the turn number 4 you'll find on iRacing, right here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
We are about to crown tonight's champion, and it's time to let her dig.
We're restacked and repacked up for turn number 4. Who's it gonna be? Good evening, race fans, and welcome to DWRL, BladeNote.com, Sunday Night Shootout Series, live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. I'm Todd Stanton, down there pushing all the controls, making all the magic happen. That is Jack Truman pushing all those controls. Phil LeCast off for the night, same way with some of my other broadcast colleagues. But Elijah's internet went out a couple of days ago. Not going to be able to join us here tonight. Tough break for him. He'll be back Tuesday, according to his internet service provider. So hopefully we'll see Elijah back here. I know made my first venture out to the local dirt track. Finally had practice up here in upstate New York. It was fantastic to have that. A fantastic day. Would rather seen racing, though. But practice is a good step in the right direction. Had 30 cars in attendance. We had to do up here. We had to do 5-car sessions because that's the way they wanted things. So that's the way we did things. It looked fantastic. Everybody was pretty happy with the way things were going. So hopefully we'll see some live racing here sooner or later. But we have some live iRacing here on the Full Velocity Racing Network, and definitely got to thank BladeNote.com, the Sunday Night Shootout Series, for being a part of Full Velocity Racing Network, and been a long part, has DWRL of Full Velocity. So appreciate those guys for always being aboard here. As we get ready to go racing, we're going to send things trackside for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, in the home of the brave.
And we're back. Thank you for Dirty Grass Soul. Kevin Tedman for the playing of our national anthem here. We're at Lernerville Speedway, Sauber, Pennsylvania, for the Sunday Night Shootout Series, brought to you in part by BladeNote.com. And heat race number 1 already rolling out onto the Speedway. Starting on the pole, driving that number 16 machine. That is David Blackburn. His name's part outside, driving that number 1. That is Alex Brewer, a brand new number 1 machine out there. In third spot, inside row number 2. The 097 of Mitchell Enos in the 097, and Jim Remus aboard the number 21, rolling out position number 4. Fifth starter, season number 71, that's the Iceman, that's Daniel Stifler, and outside of him, his dancing partner, the 311, that's Justin Hull. The last row on the field, and the guy that's all by his lonesome, that driver of the number 88, that's Kevin Prettyman aboard that number 88. Braden Pate's having a little bit of issues on Jack's side of things here tonight. He wished you could see all the nice-looking cars out there. Right now, you guys are seeing just generics. We apologize for that one, as Trading Paints being a bear like always, especially when we come here. As I've got a lot of West, the 311 fans out there, Wes Weigard out there, and they got Steve out there, Mike Ross out there saying you the man, Special Todd. I appreciate that. As we go racing down the first straightaway, the green flag's already in the air. Number 16 of David Blackburn, your race leader. Here comes Alex Brewer trying to split the difference up through the middle of that car. Number 1 machine down to the bottom side here as they dive off into turn number 3. Revis up on the extreme top side. Getting a tad bit loose. They're getting snap happy on the back end of that car. The 16 of David Blackburn leading the charge down into turn number 1. Here comes that 097 machine of Mitchell Enos down to the inside side-by-side battle for the second spot with Alex Brewer. Brewer on the top shot with the Speedway maintaining that momentum into turn number 3. And number 1 machine of Alex Brewer going to hold on to that second spot. Mitchell Enos running in the third, fourth right now is the Iceman Daniel Stifler. Stifler was able to get around the 21 of Jim Revis. Revis down to the bottom side, a little bit of contact there. Revis gets out of shape. He has a handful of steering wheels, saves it, puts it in the right direction. 71 of Daniel Stifler keeps motoring on here in that fourth spot. See Joshua out there, Head Start Charlie Harold out there. Charlie Milner out there. Good to see Charlie out there. Haven't talked to him in a very long time. Seems like Coon's age there. And then Robbie Pruitt right now out there also. I forgot to mention him. Commented right there before Mike Ross here. 32 viewers right now. Make sure you do us a favor here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Go out there and share the link. Let everyone know that we are live here and in charge on a Sunday evening here at 7:30 Eastern time now, as we started at 7:20 Eastern time with the BladeNote.com and Sunday Night Shootout Series, number 16 of David Blackburn, your race leader here. Team Dirt Warrior, and that number 16 machine, the 1 of Alex Brewer running in the second spot. Then you got Mitchell Enos running in third, Daniel Stifler, Jim Revis, Justin Hull. And that 311 machine got a ton of fans out there, probably the most popular driver so far in the checkbox, running in that sixth spot, trying to do everything he can to try to move up through the field. Scott Freddie McCann, I appreciate you tuning in once again. I'm sure you're ready to get racing down there in the Pennsylvania area. I got to finally see my first race here in the upstate New York area. Not a race, but it was a practice, another to say the least. Got to smell the racing fumes. That was a little bit of a better thing going on. So thank you, Scott, for being out there too. Appreciate you coming out. Come down into turn number 3. It's the number 16 to David Blackburn off of turn number 4. Going to pick up heat race number 1. The 16 to David Blackburn. The 1 of Alex Brewer going to finish up second. Mitchell Enos finishing up third. Fourth is going to be Jim Revis. And then you have the 311 of Justin Hall, Daniel Stifler, and Kevin Prettyman running out your field. Heat race number 1 in the books, and 20% on Trading Paints for Jack's side of things. Apologize if you're not seeing that. We've done a couple different restarts on Trading Paints on Jack's PC. It's just being a bear here tonight. Our heat race number 2 getting ready to come to a post, and the 3D Racing starting lineup going to go away like this. Starting on the pole, the Hammer Henry Jones in car number 25, and his dancing partners outside from Team Dirt Warrior also. This is Kyle Moyer aboard the number 11 machine. Kyle Surratt aboard the number 18 machine for Bulletproof Motorsports, and Daniel Worthington aboard the number 75, rolling off in position number 4. Fifth starter sees the 112 machine of Stephen Campbell. And then you have David Brewer in the 319, rolling off position number 6. Daniel Price aboard the 01 machine, going to roll off in the 7th and final starting spot here in heat race number 2. Called for 7 cars, all 7 cars answering the call, answering the bell. You're looking at Henry Jones, the Hammer, then that number 25 machine, the 111 to the outside of Kyle Moyer. See what Moyer's got here this evening. He was rather fast at the Wednesday night street fights. So we'll see if Moyer's going to be able to stick it in there. 1-3 up on the top side there. That's actually Daniel Worthington. Not used to seeing that other than different machine. There are all lots of different ones out there for me. Definitely a lot of generic cars out there. I get to see the beautiful paint schemes where Jack doesn't get to see everything right now. Hopefully they'll get right in here. It's like 20% just a little bit ago, so I'm probably at 22% as it's really slow rolling here. As the green flag comes out, the green flag is out over the field. Heat race number 2 underway. They dive down to the bottom. 3 wide for the race lead. Surratt evasive maneuver down to the inside. A lot of banging going on. Moyer down over the embankment. And that number 111 machine, but man, right place, right time for Kyle Surratt. He takes over the race lead, and he's going to try to drive away off into the sunset in car number 18. The number 25 machine running in that second spot. That is the Hammer Henry Jones. And you got David Brewer running in third. Fourth is Stephen Campbell. And that 112 machine. Then you have the 75 with Daniel Worthington inside the top 5 there. It's a mouthful there for Worthington right now, running in 5th. 6th is Daniel Preston. Kyle Moyer went over the embankment. His night cut short here in the heat racing action. We'll see him come back come feature time. They come down that back straightaway. The B, number 18 of Kyle Surratt, the all-purple car out there here this evening. We've seen a couple different things going on here. Obviously, probably different on Jack's screen, but I see the all-purple car. He's had a couple different pace schemes here so far. As Henry Jones running in that second spot, not letting Surratt get that far away. About 2 car length advantage there between the number 18 and the 25, the Hammer Henry Jones. Jones right now holding on to the second spot there all over the number 18 like a cheap suit there. It's the number 25 down to the inside. The Hammer Henry Jones trying to get something going. No forward bite off the corner. The 18 of Surratt has all that momentum on the top shelf of the speedway. David Brewer, meanwhile, running in that third spot in the 319 machine, has a pretty healthy gap there between himself and the 4th place running Stephen Campbell aboard the 112 machine, about 4 car lengths separating those guys. Meanwhile, back up front, going back for the race lead is the Hammer Henry Jones. Man, he just gets loose out of there, punches on that throttle, and just the back end kicks up and raises up there. So that 25 machine now goes immediately to the top shelf of the speedway to try to catch Surratt back down. Here we get 2 to go. Popsicle sticks up in the air. 2 more trips around the Lernerville Speedway for car number 18 of Kyle Surratt, the 25 running in that second spot of the Hammer Henry Jones. Jones has tried a couple different maneuvers to try to get by him down to the inside. It's just really hard. Right now, the pass down to the inside is we're going to see the white silk over the field here. 1 more trip around here for heat race number 2. It's been all Kyle Surratt here from the get-go. He made a 3 wide on the start of this one, and it's had led every lap here as we come down the back straightaway for the final time. Into turn number 3 and off of turn number 4. They'll pick it up heat race number 2. The number 18 of Kyle Surratt. Henry Jones finishing up in that second spot. Third is going to be, trying to see who the third place is going to be. Stephen Campbell. That's going to change up. And Daniel Worthington is going to finish in that 4th spot. So Daniel having a good run. Coming home for heat race number 3. Getting ready to come to post. I believe this is the 3rd and final heat race of the evening for the Street Stocks. The Sunday Night Shootout Series sponsored by BladeNote.com. Again, folks, let's make sure you go out there and share it. Also, a new thing that we have, besides star donations, guys, we're doing supporter goal. So we're trying to get our supporters, subscribers out there. There's some cool things that may be coming our way here on the Full Velocity Racing Network, including maybe even real racing. We may step into that venture if we're going to talk about that here. We may step into that. We'll see what's going to go on. I'd like to see us get into that side of things. But subscribers will be those who get that kind of stuff for the supporter, I should say. It's going to be the supporter. So hopefully everybody out there, Dirt Track Junkies. Charlie Tubbs Milner out there. But heat race number 3 underway here as they come out onto the speedway. Starting on the pole will be William Hargraves aboard car number 71. And his dancer partly outside, but one of the nicer pace schemes that I've seen in quite some time. That's TJ Kalinowski aboard the 1-3 machine. The 13 of TJ Kalinowski rolling off second. Third spot, the number 10, that is Phil's favorite driver. And that's another nice pace scheme out there. Number 10 of Casey Brunson. Outside of him, driving the number 14, that's Brock Evans. Man, these cars all look pretty sweet out there. is I'm making Jack kind of cringe because he's got, yeah. So his trading paint's not working. Brock Evans rolling off in that fourth spot. Grayson Wells aboard car number 69 is 059, excuse me. Grayson Wells going to roll off fifth. Roger Woody aboard the 711 machine, going to roll off in position number 6. Jordan Curdy aboard the number 40 machine, going to be shotgun on the field here in position number 7. So we called for 7 cars. All 7 cars out there on the Speedway Heat Race and number 3, getting ready to fire off of turn at number 4. Racing on flag green, flags out over the field. William Hargraves, your race leader, down into turn at number 1. TJ Kolonowski running in that second spot, but that doesn't waste no time. To the top spot goes DJ Kolonowski, the 71. It's crossover maneuver. Hargraves down to the inside, side by side battle for the race lead. Slider into turn number 3. It's Hargraves now taking over that top spot from the 1-3 machine, the 13 machine of DJ Kolonowski. He's back down to the inside, another side by side, tries to pull the slider. Can't do it. Hargraves with the momentum on the top shelf for the Speedway, going to take it back over. He's back to the top spot in the number 71 machine. The 1-3 of DJ Kolonowski right now running in that second spot. Here comes, I believe that's the number 014 machine of Brock Evans. Evans has looked down to the inside a couple different times. Here comes the 10 of Casey Brunson now. Way down to the inside. He's going to take over that third spot from Brock Evans. Evans right now running in that fourth spot. Okay. Mike Ross saying, give Jack a break. He's working with 3 active brain cells. I think Jack's gonna have to say something to that eventually. Maybe not. Maybe that's a true statement. We don't know. 71 of William Hargraves, your race leader. Here comes DJ Kolonowski down to the inside. He's down there trying to find that forward bite off the corner, the momentum that he needs to try to get by Hargraves. Hargraves is shot out of a cannon down the straightaways though. And car number 71, Hargraves going to see 3 more laps around the Speedway. Another car going off. It looked like Brock Evans going over the embankment over there, turn number 4. So Evans going to slip back into the clutch. It's probably Roger Woody, but it's been all the 71 of William Hargraves. DJ Kolonowski running in that second spot. Third is Grayson Wells aboard car number 59 machine, the 59 machine. Then you have Casey Brunson in that 010 machine running in the fourth spot. Jordan Curdy from the 7th spot now to 5th, fighting for that 4th spot as we see 2 more laps around the Speedway here. Lernerville Speedway, Savor, Pennsylvania. Fantastic racing here for the Sunday Night Shootout Series, sponsored by BladeNote.com. White flag going to be in the air. That number 71 machine trying to hold off, fend off DJ Kolonowski down the back straightaway here into turn number 3 for the final time. That number 71 of William Hargraves pulls her off of turn number 4. Picking up heat race number 3 is going to be William Hargraves. Second going to go to DJ Kolonowski. Third to Grayson Wells, Casey Brunson, Jordan Curdy, Brock Evans, and Roger Woody. Round out your 7 cars. Heat race number 3 in the books. So Jack trying to turn on trading paints here, but getting ready here for the B main. We'll pause this really quick here, and then we'll run through this starting lineup. So go ahead, Jack. All right, we're back. Thank you for allowing the time here to get the trading paints. Maybe to work here this time on the Full Velocity Racing Network. We'll let that load again. Things just not working here in the iRacing community as far as, I should say, trading paints. It's not really the iRacing community. Trading paints not working on Jack's side of things. Mine is, but sometimes I know his main objective and things that are going on that side of things. It's definitely really, really hard here as we get ready for the B main here this evening. Starting on the pole, driving the 311 from Dirt Track Junkies, that will be Justin Holt. And his days part of the outside, driving that number 01 machine, that will be Daniel Price. Inside row number 2 in the third starting spot, that's the 40 of Jordan Curdy. And outside of him, the number 71, of Daniel Stifler, that Iceman himself. Rolling off 5th should have been David Brewer, not answering the call. Brock Evans will be to the outside of him in position number 6. 7th starter, we'll see Kevin Prettyman aboard the car number 88. And then Kyle Moyer aboard the number 11, rolling off position number 8. 9th starter, the final starter here in the B main. Everybody will transfer on, folks. It will be the 7-11 Roger Woody. So this is what this is going to calculate is going to be starting position here. 12 laps will be the distance here for the consolation event number 1, B main number 1, or LCQ number 1, whatever you want to call it, whatever flavor it's going to be out there. Again, Scott Freddie McCann saying June 12th will be the opener at Williams Grove Speedway. It should be, they released no fans for June 1st up here in upstate New York, so we'll see what's going to happen. Trying to work maybe with the promoter up here to try something. Well, we'll see. I want to see it open up. It's really tough with no fans. It's really, really tough. I'm going to tell you that. We like to wait. We like to fire off a turn number 4. Green flags in the air here in LCQ number 1, the one and only LCQ underway. The number 311 machine down the front back straight away into turn. Number 3, Daniel Price has already dropped back there. The 01 machine. Price going for a ride. Not sure what happened there. Is Jordan Curdy now running in that second spot. Curdy down to the inside. Trying to get that momentum on the bottom side, but the DTJ. Justin Holt, number 311 machine, leading the way here over Jordan Curdy. And Diego Stifler running in that third spot in car number 71. Here comes Kevin Prettyman down to the inside. Prettyman trying to do something a little bit different. Catfish in the bottom there. Trying to get around that number 71. Oh, Daniel Stifler. Stifler able to hold on, though, to the third spot. Prettyman now falls back into the clutch of the 14 of Brock Evans, as Brock right now moves into the 5th spot. But, oh, boy, it goes Daniel Stifler into the outside wall over there. Turn 3 and 4. Got out and over that cushion over the embankment, and the wall sucked him right in there for car number 71. So again, Justin Holt has led this race so far, led all 3 laps so far. Going to lead 4th lap here of this race. And so we're going to see what's going to happen here in LCQ number 1. See who's going to start where. Is in that third spot, Kevin Prettyman now was able to work around the number 14 of Brock Evans. Here comes the 111 of Kyle Moyer. Moyer made a mistake here early in the heat race number 1 as he went up and over the embankment too. So the 111 machine now trying to follow suit right there behind Brock Evans. Evans right now holding on to the 4th spot right there as Prettyman now steps out a little bit. As Prettyman now loses the 3rd spot to Brock Evans and then number 14 machine. Here comes Kyle Moore trying to follow suit, but Prettyman dives her in deep and down into the grass, and there was a lot of bumps going in there and threw him all out of sorts of whack. Prettyman now drops back to the 5th spot. Roger Woody in the 6th spot. So Justin Holt leading the way. Jordan Curdy trying to track him down in car number 40. It's been about 2.5 car lengths, 3 car lengths between those 2 drivers. As Curdy now drives down to the inside, side-by-side battle there momentarily. Through 1 and 2, we enter that back straightaway. But it is the momentum, the power on the top shelf of the speedway for Justin Holt. And that 311 machine able to hold on to the top spot. So Curdy down to the inside, trying to wrestle that top spot away from the 311 to Holt. Not going to be had so far. We're going to come off on 3 to go this time off a turn and number 4 for that 311 machine. Can he hold on for 3 more circuits over Curdy? Kyle Moyer now moved himself into the 3rd spot there temporarily. But Brock Evans able to fight back, fend him off on the top shelf of the speedway. So put Evans back to 3rd. Moyer drop kicks himself back to the 4th spot. Is Justin Holt going to see those popsicle sticks in the air? 2 more trips around the speedway off of turn number 4. Jordan Curdy trying everything he can, but he's pretty much settled in for that 2nd spot there, directly behind that 311 machine. So, like I said, it's 4 track position. Everybody makes it on into the A main. You know, David Brewer was able to make it out onto the speedway a little bit late as he was not quite finished with some of the carnage to his car. With the white flag coming out for Justin Holt, Jordan Curdy running in that 2nd spot. And Brock Evans running in 3rd. Kyle Moyer back down to the inside. He's going to steal that 3rd spot away. Evans high-low switch there for the 14 machine. Back to side-by-side battling for the 3rd spot. But off of turn number 4, it's going to be Justin Holt taking down the win. Jordan Curdy going to finish up that 2nd spot. 3rd is going to go to Kyle Moyer at the line. Brock Evans 4th. 5th is going to be Kevin Prettyman, Roger Woody, Daniel Stifler, Daniel Price, and David Brewer. Round out your 9 cars here in LCQ number 1. LCQ number 1, last chance qualifier. consolation event, whatever you want to call it, in the books. So we have the A main heading your way here in the 3D Racing starting lineup here for the BladeNote.com Sunday Night Shootout Series live from the Lernerville Speedway on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Starting on the pole, driving the number 16 machine. That will be David Blackburn. His dancing part of the outside, driving the number 18. That is Kyle Surratt. Inside row number 2 in the third starting spot, driving the 071 machine. That's William Hargraves. Outside of him, driving the number 1 machine, that'll be Alex Brewer. Brewer aboard the number 1. Inside row number 3, that's the Hammer, Henry Jones aboard car number 25, and his dancing part of the outside, driving the 013 machine. That's DJ Kalinowski. Inside row number 4 in the 7th starting spot, that's the 097 of Mitchell Enos. And outside of him, in the 8th spot, that'll be the 112 of Stephen Campbell. 9th position sees the 059 of Grayson Wells. And Jim Revis aboard the Hellerback number 21. This number 10. 11th, driving the number 75 from Dirt Track Junkies. That's Daniel Worthington. And outside him for Bulletproof Motorsports, driving the 010. That is Casey Brunstead. 13th starter, another Dirt Track Junkies car. Justin Holt aboard the 311 machine. And Jordan Curdy aboard the number 40, rolling off position number 14. 15th starter sees Team DWRL. Kyle Moore, I should say Dirt Warrior Racing DWR. February racing number 11 to Kyle Moore, and Brock Evans aboard the 014 machine, rolling off into 16th spot. 17th to see Kevin Prettyman aboard car number 88, and the 711 of Roger Woody, rolling off 18th. 19th will be the Iceman Daniel Stifler aboard car number 71, and Daniel Price aboard that 01 machine, rolling off position number 20. Last starter on the field driving the 319. He had a lot of trouble getting into the LCQ. Driving the 319, that is David Brewer. Brewer aboard the number 319. 21 cars we called for. All 21 cars out there on the Speedway. Lernerville Speedway, that is. As we get ready to light the wick, light the fire, the Sunday Night Shootout Series sponsored by BladeNo.com. We're going to ask you one question, race fans. Who's it going to be? 3 wide racing down into turn number 1. The 16 of David Blackburn, who propelled himself on the outside of the speedway in car number 16. Going to take over the top spot, but yellow flag going to come back out here right off the bingo buck here. The number 16 machine going to get a yellow flag already. So yellow out here after the who's going to be call out there. The number 25 machine into the number 13 machine. So that is number 25 into DJ Kalinowski out there. You're seeing that on the instant replay here. There's just a huge parking lot to everything ensuing over there, unfortunately, as that happens. Watching it come down here in the corner. Yeah, 13 goes around and everybody else just piles in. Unfortunately for DJ Kalinowski. So 3 cars pretty much going to the tail end of that one. Tough break here early on and going on lap number 2 now of 60. So the first yellow flag here. Mahar Motorsports yellow flag. Full Velocity Racing Network. Got to thank our sponsors, meanwhile, while we're just sitting here. Going under this yellow flag. Got to thank Mahar Motorsports. iRacingIflag.com. Jeff Brown. Got to thank Milner Design and Media. How about Media and Design? Design and Media. Milner. Charlie Milner. Head on over. I'm going to tell you, head on over, folks. If you want a great wrap, got to head on over there. He's got you covered. A great wrap, whether it's on the asphalt side of things or the dirt side of things, he'll have you covered. You want a video? Head on over. He'll do you a nice video up too. He's done the national anthem here for the Full Velocity Racing Network, working on some other great things, and he is the official painter here of the Full Velocity Racing Network as far as all of our graphics. So thank you to Charlie out there. Charlie's a big asset there to the Full Velocity Racing Network, along with Jeff Brown from iRacing iFlag. Thank you those guys so much for coming aboard. J-Max Journey, J-Max Strong. J-Max Journey, fantastic cause, guys. So head on over there. I mean, it's just J-Max Journey, can't thank them enough. And BladeNote.com, I can't thank them enough for the series and everything that goes on here. As the iRacing iFlag green flag comes back out over the field. The number 16 to David Blackburn leading the charge down to turn number 1. That 18 to Kyle Surratt right now in that second spot. Third is William Hargraves. Then you have Alex Brewer running now in the 4th spot. Good side-by-side battle going on there. The Hammer Henry Jones right there, knocking on the door. And a little bit of contact back there. The Henry Jones goes around. Henry Jones, the Hammer. He heads the Hammer, and he's getting hammered down the front straightaway. As cars going up, riding the wall, and yellow flag number 2. coming out on the speedway. But Henry Jones gets a little bit of sideways there behind, and then Mitch Enos comes up, collects him, puts him down in front of Boyer, comes back across the track in front of everybody else. I'm not sure who went up on the wall like that. It looks like trying to figure out who that was. Maybe Casey Brunson driving up on the wall like he did. Nope, not even Casey Brunson. Who was that? Yeah, it was David Brewer in the 319 machine going for a ride on the wall. Just drove the wall perfectly down there. Able to bring it back on all four wheels. Keep it going. Go ahead and we're going to let Jackson show that replay. Yeah. Perfect. Go back to the sponsors real quick as he's going through some of these replays. Got to thank South Texas Speedway, 3D Racing, the official team of Full Velocity Racing Network, 3D Racing, also the official grid sponsor here of all the events here through Full Velocity Racing Network. Thank you to 3D Racing for coming aboard. Check out 3D Racing's team. We've got some great events coming up with those guys here. The team challenge is going to be fantastic. Cannot wait for that one. Also got to thank TDR-Racing.net for the official Turtle Leaner sponsorship. The Trash Panda Graphics. Can't thank Sheffield Graphics enough. We don't get a lot to see him a lot as much as we'd like. But Sheffield Graphics, our official onboard camera. Also got to thank Shane Weinmiller, too, for making our great cameras here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Camera work done by him is second to none. Thank you to Shane out there. I know Shane listens to our broadcast every once in a while. Took a leave of absence for a little bit. Came back and made us a whole new set of cameras. So can't wait to see those as soon as they get ready to come out. But the green flag back out on the speedway. Oh well, Jack's using them. I don't have them yet. I'm not privy to that yet, but I guess I'll get them after this. Number 16 to David Blackbird, your race leader. Second now, Kyle Surratt. Here comes William Hargraves firing back to the outside in car number 71. Then you have the number 21 Jim Revis way down to the bottom side of the speedway, fighting with the one of Alex Brewer as they come down the back straightaway. Lap 11 of 60, lap 12 going up on the board this time around. We're still coming down through here. The 16 of David Blackburg, your race leader. Hargraves is love wireless headsets, but sometimes you just have to make sure you plug them in a little bit quicker. So working on that right now as we speak. The number 16 of David Blackburg, your race leader. Second is the 071 of William Hargraves. Third is Kyle Surratt. Surratt right now holding on to the third spot. Fourth is Alex Brewer. Jim Revis running in the fifth spot. As Revis now goes back to Salt on the number one of Alex Brewer side by side there for the fourth position. Not able to do anything, though. Jim Revis falls back into suit in that fifth spot. So some pretty good times being set there by David Blackburg, your race leader, last time by an 18.770. Nobody faster but Kyle Surratt inside the top three, 18.754 for Surratt. But William Hargraves, I think, a little bit faster this time around. We'll see what happens if they hit that line. Yep, William Hargraves, the fastest car around on the speedway with 18.785. But here comes Kyle Surratt down the inside. Hargraves right there knocking on the door. The 16 of David Blackburg kind of running his line. Here comes Hargraves down to the inside, firing it down there, trying to catfish it up a turn number 4. No forward bite. Blackburg going to lead at the line that time by here 17 laps of 60. And Hargraves way up to the top shelf of the speedway, trying to get that momentum for that number 71 machine. He's going to have to try to track back down David Blackburg. Blackburg down into turn number 3. Hargraves right there in the 18 of Kyle Surratt knocking on the door. Oh, he hits the wall over there. Kyle Surratt goes off the embankment, hits the wall, and yellow flag going to come out. A lot of contact down here on the front straightaway, but it all started with the 18 of Kyle Surratt. Surratt just having some bad luck over there in turns 3 and 4. Just slid right off the track here. Just to cut that right rear tire, just went up and over the embankment, and then unfortunately the one of Alex Brewer comes in and plows into him. Brewer had nowhere to go, though, unfortunately, in that number 1 machine. Tough break for those drivers. They're going to rejoin the tail of the field here on lap 19 of 60. We're back here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Had to take a brief pause for the cause to get a sip of my soda, make sure, see where Jack was at. There is a Delaware double file restart. iRacing our flag. Green flag is out. The number 16 of David Blackbird. Oh, William Hargraves gets crossed up. And I think we're going to go back to yellow flag there. As I don't know if Hargraves was able to save it. No, he was able to save that. But man, Hargraves slipping way back for the 71 of William Hargraves. Tough break for him there as he got crossed up. So it's David Blackbird, Casey Brunson coming out of that fray. In the second spot, Jim Revis in a 3-wide battle. Here comes Kyle Moyer up through the field. And these guys wasting no time. 3 wide back behind him. They were almost 4 wide. Yellow flag going to come back out, though. Things were just starting to get exciting. Yellow flag coming out to slow these guys back down. We're going to restack, repack the field. Let's see what happened here this time. Thinking something with Hargraves. Yeah, Hargraves sliding up the track there, got sideways again after his first initial contact, and then just, David Brewer gets it to the side of him. So those guys keep it going. I tell you, Hargraves was fast here this evening, and just Hargraves just had a little bit of issues at the start of that last part of that, so tough break for him. So it's David Blackbird, Casey Brunson, Jim Revis, Grayson Wells doing a fantastic job in that 4th spot. Kyle Moyer running 5th in the 111. Justin Holt up to the 6th spot in car number 311. Then you got the 40 of Jordan Curdy running in 7th. 8th is DJ Kilonowski aboard the 013 machine. Brock Evans aboard the 014 running 9th. And Daniel Stifler right now round out your top 10. Trading paint's definitely not working on his end, so we apologize to those who are looking for particular paint schemes out there. Jack can't get it to work. Looks like it's going to be the good old uninstall and probably reinstall again. Had to do that a million times to Trading Paint. Hopefully we'll get that iron back out. We're coming up on halfway home here just in a little bit. So we're on lap 26 of 60 here. A couple of yellow flags to slow this field back down. Delaware double file restart will be the way to land when those yellow flag lights extinguish. They're still on right now, so the yellow light's still on. Say hello to Billy Northcutt out there, looking good for Will Grayson. He's coming. Also, Scott Freddie McCann out there. He can smell the hot dogs. Smell the hot dogs. Find them and bring some to me. Rather hungry again. Not sure why. Oh. Bill took them all again. Must be. All fresh sold out. Oh yeah, I had to get through security somehow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Freddie McCann would like to see an in-car shot sponsored by Sheffield Graphics. Jack, pick a car. Let me know who it is. And Jim Revis, we're on board. Sheffield Graphics on board with car number 21, Jim Revis. There you go, Scott Freddie McCann and the Beer Hill out there. See what you think of that one. Well, nice onboard graphic there. On board with Jim Revis. Yellow flag going to come back out, though. And got an onboard shot there for Scott. Anything you guys like to see out there, just let us know. We're not accustomed to not giving our fans what they want. We normally do. And like the 14 and Mitch Enos getting together. A parking lot and Sue's after that one. Oof. Menchinos out of the 14 gets sideways there, tries to back out of it. Then Menchinos and parking lot. Oh man, Kyle Surratt loves that wall over there in turns 3 and 4. Surratt going for a ride. Definitely not where he wanted to go, but he loves to kiss the wall over there. The wall of death, I'm going to call it now. As Kyle Surratt, the front end all tore off that machine. I'm going to have to see if he's going to go down pit side to maybe get that fixed. But Kyle Surratt not having the night he would like. Aboard car number 18 as we are now halfway home, this time under yellow flag conditions. Our Motorsports yellow flag out there. As it's David Blackbird, Casey Brunson, Jim Revis, Grayson Wells, and Kyle Moyer, top 5. 6th through 10th is Jordan Curdy, Justin Holt, DJ Kolonowski. Then you got Daniel Stifler and Stephen Campbell, your top 10. 11th through 15th will be William Hargraves, David Brewer, Daniel Price, Kevin Prettyman. And then you also have Roger Woody aboard car number 711 and 15th. 16th is Kyle Surratt, Daniel Worthington, Brock Evans, Mitchell Enos, and Alex Brewer. Your top 20 and 21st is Henry Jones, the Hammer. All right, your 21 cars. You're welcome out there, Scott Freddy. I'm just going to call you Scott McCann out there. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Always like to see the viewership out there. Like I said, I know we're all jonesing to get to the real racetrack here to smell the fumes at least. I mean, we could watch these all day long, but man, you want to smell them fumes. Wish they could come up with something for that with the simulation. I'm sure that's going to come next. The iRacing flag, green flag is out to number 16 of David Blackbird. That's why you put a fan out there so you can feel the wind in your face too. No carbon monoxide. So David Blackbird. Yeah, so we're going to go on board with the 111 of Kyle Moyer, and then we're going to let him go with Sheffield Graphics on board. All right, thank you to Sheffield Graphics for that great onboard picture for the 111 of Kyle Moyer. Moyer just tooling around the speedway there on the outside, on the inside, now switching down to the bottom of the 311 now of Justin Holt, who's inside the top 5. So Moyer trying to wrestle that spot back as Justin Holt doing a fantastic job there in the Dirt Track Junkies number 311 machine. And guess what? Yellow flag going to come back out to restack to reback the field. Yellow, yellow, yellow. I believe it's the 4th yellow of the evening. We're on lap 37 of 60. .711 of Roger Woody going off into the wall over here, as you guys are seeing on the video. Gets it ready to retire up and into the wall. It's a tough break for him. Noses it in enough to bring out a yellow flag. So the 711 tore up on the front end of that machine. I'm willing to bet that the radiator pushed back into the fan. Get the wall like that. Usually that's what happens. Cause some cooling issues. Unfortunately, the iRacing simulations don't have that yet. So it'd be neat to see that damage model come out where, oh man, you're overheating because you did push the radiator into the fan. These guys don't even run fast anymore.
And it's clanging.
Yeah, clanging, making some awful noise. I love to hear that sound. Dude, I've had guys go the whole race, come across the scales and still have that sound going on. Antifreeze leaking all over the place, and you go, what was your temperature? Oh, about 250, 260. Yeah. I said, probably not that good when you're running 250, 260. Really means your motor is going to not fare very well. Phone ringing over here. Calling.
At the corporate office.
Come to the corporate office, try to get rid of me. As we come down that back straightaway, it looks like the yellow lights should be extinguished here. I believe is yep, pace truck finally pulling out there. The green flag coming out, single file away the lane. There's going to be 20 laps to go here. Now as they cross that start finish line for David Blackbird, Casey Brunson for 2, Jim Reynolds for 3, 4th right now is Justin Holt, and 5th is Grayson Wells. But Wells now making a move. He's into the 4th spot now. Wells doing a fantastic job, I'm going to tell you. Grayson right there knocking on the door of the 21 of Jim Revis. Revis right now holding on to that 3rd spot. Is Revis doing a fantastic job. The helmet back number 21 now looks to the inside of Brunson. Brunson right now holding on to the 2nd spot in the 010 machine, trying to track down Blackbird. Blackbird right now your race leader. Can he hold on though? He's got a hungry pack of wolves right there directly behind him. We'll see what's going to happen. Every time that yellow flag comes out, that allows that field to catch him right back there. So yellow flag going to come back out again. Yellow, 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 Lernerville Speedway. Yellow flag fever. A little bit of that here this evening. Stephen Campbell, and guess what? The turn for wall eats another one. And we have a turtle spinneroonie on the top side there. That's Stephen Campbell in the 112 machine. As he gets up and just turtle on his roof, and then he does a little bit of a spinneroonie there for the number 112 machine. So we'll let him get back to it. He calls for a tow truck tough break for Stephen Campbell in the 112 machine. Let's go, Casey Brunson. About here. Cheering on Casey. Phil should be out there cheering on Casey too. Phil, instead of having a beautiful fire, Connecticut.
Digging Casey's
It's not
red
too
car.
large.
Trading paints is stuck on 3%.
Things kind of slowed down here on the Full Velocity Racing Network, not going as strong, not going as many races as of right now. I kind of did that on purpose. No summertime is coming up. A lot of the guys making their adventures outside. Doesn't matter if you get a race car or not. Well, if I had a race car right now, I'd be driving it out in my backyard. If I couldn't go to the racetrack, I'd be racing it in circles in my backyard because that would just piss me off. But the guys were able to get practice here, and hopefully they're going to continue on with that. But then again, we just wanted to make sure that, we get everybody laid back there. I know Phil has that as issues, for those of you who don't know. Try to keep him so he can go enjoy some of the sights and sounds and everything that's going on in his world. As green flag coming back out. Here are going to be 14 laps to go here at the line. David Blackberg, your race leader. Casey Brunson running in second. Third is Jim Revis. As Revis now moves into the second spot around Brunson. No, can't pull off that second spot. Lieutenant Brunson now moves into second. And then you have Jim Revis and Grayson Wells and Justin Holt, your top five. Your track junkies, number 311, inside the top five. So good run for him. He's been there pretty much since the halfway point here. Holt doing a fantastic job. Great to see him there. He had to come from a transfer spot. Shields out there. Glad to see you tune in and enjoy OMG. Hopefully that's a good OMG. As Blackberg, your race leader, coming off of turn number 4. We're going to see 11 laps to go here for the number 16 of Blackberg. Casey Brunson still running in that second spot. Third is Jim Revis. Justin Holt running in fourth now. As him and Grayson Walls exchanging blows back and forth, but now Walls back to the fourth spot. Justin Holt now back to fifth. We have Kyle Moore, Durden Curdy, Daniel Stifler, William Hargrave, DJ Kalinowski right now rounding out your top 10. So getting the number 59 machine to the top shelf of the Speedway, trying to do something here. High-low switch. We're trying to move up into that third spot. Meanwhile, as the number 59 machine definitely letting her dig up top, trying to get around the 21 of Jim Revis. Revis right now holding on to the third spot now. Wells gives him a little bump, Rudy to the back side of this bumper there. The number 59 machine now running in the fourth spot, just trying to get around the 21 Jim Revis. He's definitely faster than Revis, but Revis able to hold him up, able to hold that line here. And right now on a podium finish for the Yellowback number 21 machine. And look at the 311 of Justin Holt right now into the picture. Those guys all looking for a podium spot there, trying to wrestle that third spot away from Jim Revis. The 16 David Blackburn now loses the race lead over Casey Brunson. Now Brunson for the race lead in the 0-1-0. Casey Brunson, David Blackburn, Jim Revis, your top three. As the yellow flag going to come out yellow, yellow, yellow out on the Speedway. The old 59 and Grayson Wells is good run. Off the berm into the wall, and I guarantee it's off of turn number 4 as it eats another car. Yep, definitely gets up there and just into the wall. Tough break for Grayson. Grayson now going to fall back on the Speedway. Great run. Distinguished for the 59 machine. Seemed real happy with himself. I think he may pull off down to the infield. Yep, he's going to do so. Dave, his pit crew, don't know if we're going to see him back out or not. So this time around, the yellow light's still on, so we should get a green-white checker to finish here for Casey Brunson, David Blackbird, Jim Rubbish, your top 3, Justin Holt, and Jordan Curdy, your top 5. 6th through 10th, Cotton Moyer, Daniel Stifler, William Hargraves, DJ Kolnowski, and David Brewer. 11th through 15th now. Some cars not on the speedway. You got Kevin Prettyman, Daniel Worthington, Daniel Price, Grayson Wells, and Brock Evans at your top 15. Kyle Sprott, his night's over. Running 16th. Going to finish up probably 16th. Stephen Campbell, Roger Woody, Machinos, Alex Brewer, and Henry Jones running out your 21 car field. Delaware double file restarts the way of the land. We're going to see a green, white checkered. I believe that's how that's going to go. 3 laps. White checkered. Should be. Pretty close. Green flag going to come out here over the field is the number 10 of Casey Brunson leading the charge, and we're going right back to yellow. Yellow out on the speedway. Not sure what that one was. Trouble. Yep, definitely the car that was sitting there ready to come out on the track, bringing out a yellow flag. That's not something we want. Taylor Frost out there in the chat box. Charlie out there saying, "Let's get it, boys." Wes out there, full send hole. Full send. Cody Gray out there saying, "Get some Casey Brunson." Park here at the front straightaway. Waiting for the pace truck to come out. Over. Like I said, folks, you can become a supporter of the Full Velocity Racing Network for $4.99 a month. Get free shots at different giveaways that we do here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. We may get up with some of our sponsors, see if they want to do some giveaways there for our supporters. As I know we're going to give away a track there. We only had 2 supporters for a track for North Wilkesboro that was coming out. Just had 2 supporters, not the call we wanted. And give those guys something like a free month now because of that. But we want to get the supporters. We want to give away stuff here at the Full Velocity Racing Network here. What we're going to do, supporters are going to get some giveaways, and then we're going to do one giveaway. We're going to work on trying to give 1 giveaway a month here for these guys that can't do the full supporter stuff. But we're going to do 2 giveaways for the guys that can. They will also get access to privateer stuff, different things that are going on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Definitely different videos that are going on, and hopefully, maybe, like I said, maybe real racing may be coming to Full Velocity Racing Network sooner than you think. We'll see what's going to go on. I don't want to plug it too much as it curtails for that kind of stuff, but maybe we can get that out there. Love to see how trials and tributes for that. Delaware double file restarts the way of the land here. iRacing Athlete green flag going to come out, and we're going to get our green and white checkered here. Number 10 of Casey Brunson leading down into turn number 1. Jim Revis down to the second spot. Here it comes. David Blackbird down to the extreme inside, trying to do something there. The 16 machine to the hole up to the top shelf of the speedway, trying to do something. Justin Holt going to motor on. He almost got that 3rd spot away from the 16, but we're going to see the white flag. One more trip around the Lernerville Speedway for car number 010, Casey Brunson. 21 Jim Revis peeking the back down to the inside. Blackbird, Holt, and all those guys battling it out there. From 3rd on back, but down into turn number 3 for the final time. Here comes Revis throwing it deep. Can't throw it off. There's the number 010. Casey Brunson going to take down the win. Jim Revis for 2. The Blackbird for 3. 4th is going to be Justin Holt. Good run for him for Dirt Track Junkies. Then you have Kyle Moyer, Daniel Stifler, Jordan Curdy, DJ Kolonowski, Daniel Worthington, Kevin Prettyman. Round out your 10 cars here. The BladeNote.com Sunday Night Shootout Series win goes to Casey Brunson and car number 010 from Bulletproof Motorsports. Get a brief pause for the cause, make our way on over to Discord and interview our top 3 drivers down at BladeNote.com of Victory Lane. We'll be right back at you here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. And welcome back, folks, to the Full Velocity Racing Network. Don't forget to become a supporter of Full Velocity Racing Network. If you haven't become a supporter, make sure you do so here as we're down on BladeNote.com. Victor, and we're going to make our way on over to tonight's third place finisher driver, the number 16 from Team Dirt Warrior. That's David Blackburn. Again, another podium finish there for you, David. Running up front and doing good there. Led some of this event. Definitely something you want to ride there, maybe with that 16 machine, allowed Brunson to get by. But what a good run for the 16. Able to hold on to another podium finish. Tell us about your race here tonight.
Good points tonight. I gave it away there. Coming out of 2, I just happened to look up in my mirror and see how good of a run Casey was getting on me, and I just happened to drive off the edge just ever so slightly to where I had to let off and basically stop to get back on the track. It was a good run. Good finish.
Guys, lap times are pretty much identical, so that one little mess up there cost you obviously the win here. But a good podium finish, like you said, and definitely anytime you finish on the podium here, whether it's the Wednesday night street fights or the Sunday night shootout series, you're doing something right now.
Yeah, I'm really happy with a third place finish. We just everything that went on this week, I just moved 850 miles away back to Wisconsin, so getting this hooked up yesterday, making sure everything worked, I'm pretty happy about this.
Good finish there. Man, 850 miles, that's a long way. That's a long trip, and tried to get everything situated there. But congratulations on your third place finish. We'll give you that microphone one last time. You can think you would like to think here tonight.
I got to thank the guys at Team Dirt Warrior, big help every week. Shout out to Henry Jones for hooking me up with a pretty good qualifying set, put me on the pole for tonight. That was a big help. Appreciate it. I got to thank Trash Panda Graphics for the wrap. Guys at DWRL for putting this on every week. FVRN for the broadcast, and my girlfriend Holly for supporting me and watching every week.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, bring home third place here tonight. Driver from Team Dirt Warrior, the 16 machine, David Blackburn, bringing up the third place podium finish here tonight. We'll let him get back to it. We'll bring down the good buddy here, driver of the yellow back, number 21, Jim Revis here. Bring home second. You threw everything you had at him there at the end of that one, Jim. I do believe. Just trying to drive it in pretty deep there. Just couldn't pull it off there. But a nice, solid podium finish here. Second place. Can't hang your head down about that one, can you?
Oh, no, not at all, man. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been up here to talk to you guys, so thought maybe I was getting old and washed up. I don't know.
Definitely wasn't that here this evening. You were able to navigate, able to stay up there. And this is not an easy track either. You got to stay up on the top shelf of the Speedway. A lot of cars getting eaten up out of turn number 4 just because they jumped that berm, the cushion, and that wall just eats them up. Tell us about how you got to keep it up there, Jim. I mean, in order to be fast here tonight, that seems what's happening here at Lernerville.
Yeah, I'm really not one to talk to about running high. 3 and 4 scares me to death, but that's the high line or the fast line there. And if you notice, 1 and 2, I didn't venture up high hardly at all. I just kept it down low. Think I might have picked the wrong gear. I went a little too low. I went with a 583. Probably should have dropped down 1. But all in all, man, I gotta say it was a great race. Congrats to Casey on the win. He earned her there at the end. I don't know if he had anything for David or not, but David, he kind of went off the track there on the back stretch. All in all, good race.
Yeah, it was a fantastic race there, and like you said, Lernerville, a different track, and it's one of those tracks that's not surrounded by walls, so you could go down and do a little bit of sightseeing down the back straightaway. I've done that already a couple different times. I've seen different trees, stuff down back there. Spent a lot of time over the bank, so it's not an easy track to navigate around.
No, not at all. If you go far enough down, you get down there and you can see the boats.
Oh. I don't think I've gone that far. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to venture off down there.
Yeah, it's off turn 4, man. There's some boats down there. I found them.
Well, Jim, before I let you go, I got to give you the microphone and let you think. Like you said, you haven't made it up here in a while. I haven't got a chance to talk to you in a while, so it's good to see you back up here.
Yeah, it's good to see you guys too, man. Like I said, first and foremost, got to thank Team Dirt Warrior. Getting on, practicing. I ain't been on much lately here. I've been working on a project truck of mine. Got to thank BladeNote.com for sponsoring the league this season. for Sunday nights. Heartland Harley Davidson for our Wednesday night sponsors. Junk Fabrication, 72 DJ Man Racing, Eichstead Wrap. Hadn't been able to give a shout out to the boss in a while, so got to make sure to get Miss Mindy in there. Jeff over at iRacing iFlags, iRacing Dirt Painters. I got to thank all the drivers that come out and everything each and every week, all the fans for watching. New sponsor I got, if you follow me on Facebook, we got Grumpy's Garage now that shows my progress on the project truck I'm working on. And I got to thank you guys, man. Best broadcasters in the business. Never go anywhere else.
Thank you very much. We know how much we appreciate that. We appreciate you guys having the support here at the DWRL, and definitely glad to have the sponsors that have come aboard to help you guys out, man. That's another thing that I mean, as these seasons wind down, you always are looking for sponsorship in different ways to try to get the broadcasts out here.
Yes, sir. Like I said, I can't thank BladeNo.com. They've been with us for quite a while. I think Heartland Harley Davidson has been with us 3 or 4 seasons, so we got some good sponsors. We've had Junk Fabrication come on there with Mitch Enos. They came on there, I think, last season for Wednesday night street fights. So, yeah, I appreciate all the support and all the drivers that come out and support us, too.
All right, I've been keeping tags on that project truck, too, so I've been watching your posts there, Jim, so I can't wait to see the finished product.
Yeah, we're going to see what she looks like, sunburst orange.
Oh, favorite color, orange. Orange is my favorite color, so.
All right, buddy.
You're going to make it look real good if you got it orange. Trust me.
Yeah. I got a lot of hours in it, so hopefully we'll see what she looks finished product is.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, bringing home the second place here tonight. Driver in the hill, back number 21. That's Jim Remus bringing home second. We'll let him get back to it. There is project truck. Fantastic, guys. Check it out. We'll make our way on down to BladeNo.com, Victory Lane, and Phil's favorite driver, as we've coined him here, Casey Brunson. Phil not here, Casey. Seems like every time Phil's not here, he's your favorite fan, but you always seem to make your way down to Victory Lane when he's not here. Tell us about the race, man. That was a great one.
Oh, yeah. When Phil's here, we usually end up with a second or a third, but every time he's not here, we kind of get a win. But, yeah, it was a good race. I kind of suck in qualifying everything here in the TAC. I usually just wait till she slicks off so I can excel. But started 12th in that race. It was just a lot of cautions, just waiting, being patient. Let all the cautions happen, let everybody wreck out. Patience, really. Just wait till the end there.
Yeah,
but luckily, David fell off there, so just let him sneak on by him and get the win.
You were able to sneak on by him there, Casey. He did make a huge mistake over there, and you guys were running pretty much identical lap times. You and David Blackburn were running pretty much identical each and every lap there. So he had to make a mistake. When he made that mistake, you were right there ready to pounce and able to get around him. It seemed like the top side was the dominant place to be. I don't think you could really do anything on the bottom, could you?
David had a good run about running in the middle there in 1 and 2. I really couldn't do anything with him, with my line, how I ran the very, very top. So, but yeah, it was very top dominant. A lot of train race. So you just gotta wait and see what mess up, be able to pass anybody or pull a dirty slider.
All right, Casey, before I let you go, I'll give you that microphone one last time. You can thank or would like to thank you this evening live on the Full Velocity Racing Network for this big win here, the Lernerville.
Oh, I think team is Bulletproof Motorsports, JP Design, Joshua Peacock, y'all for broadcasting, and the DWR for putting on this series. My favorite friend Phil.
Before I also let you go, Casey, how's the real world racing been going?
We're trying to get going, but every time we try to get going, it rains or they cancel last minute thanks to the county. But we got another race, 2 races scheduled this weekend, so we're just going to wait and see if they cancel or we actually get to go.
Nice. We just finally got our first practice in here in New York State, so we're able to go June 1st with no fans, they say. So that's going to be rather interesting. That's going to hurt a promoter. I don't know how we're going to do it, so hopefully maybe we can do it.
Yeah.
All right, Casey, I'll let you go. Hopefully you'll be able to get some racing out there in the real world, and good. So Casey Brunson bringing home the top spot here tonight in car number 10, the 010, bringing home the win here in the BladeNo.com Sunday Night Shootout Series. And Another fantastic race here. Didn't have Bud Liger here, like he said, had some internet issues. Got to thank Jack Truin for coming aboard here tonight to make my job a little bit easier rather than doing controls and announcing. So got to thank him for coming aboard here tonight, and hopefully Phil having a grand old time out there. And we'll make our way on down. I know Monday night, I believe you guys have something going on. I believe this series is off next weekend. Yes, definitely off next weekend, Memorial Day weekend. So you won't see us here at the BladeNo.com Sunday Night Shootout Series for Memorial Day weekend, but definitely going to be great here, and can't wait to see what's going to happen. And this whole entire week, and as things start opening up, everybody, just to remind you to be safe and make sure you keep everything going in the right direction. And we'll see you on the other side here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. I'm Todd Stanton signing off on behalf of Jack Truin, Phil out there somewhere in no man's land, Jeff Brown. I got to thank Charlie Milner, one of the owners here at Full Velocity. Also got to thank our great announcing staff. Jeff McConey's coming aboard. Been doing a fantastic job. Bud Liger's been doing awesome. Ron Piles. No, we don't thank Ron enough. He's been doing a lot of different things going on out there. So definitely got to thank those guys. The Pro Rolls, I think, stepped up and helped them out a tad bit. But I'm signing off for the evening. Thank you. Have a good night, and good night.